My name is Emma. I'm 29 years old, and I've been married to Daniel for 3 years. 3 years that used to feel like magic. Now they feel like a slow death. I stare at the clock. It's past midnight again. Daniel's not home. Again. 6 months ago, everything changed. He started working late every single night. When he does come home, he barely looks at me. He doesn't touch me anymore. No kisses goodbye in the morning. No holding hands during dinner. Nothing. And that phone. God, that phone is glued to his hand like it's part of his body. I tried asking him about it once. Daniel, is everything okay? You seem distant. I'm fine, Emma, just busy at work. That's all I ever get. Busy at work. I know who he's busy with. Sophia. His assistant. 26 years old, beautiful, confident, perfect. She understands his architectural projects better than I ever could. She speaks his language. They work together every day, late into the night. I've seen her picture on his phone. I've heard her voice on his calls. The way they laugh together. I can't sleep anymore. I lie awake next to him, watching him breathe, wondering if he's thinking about her. Emma, you're being paranoid. Rachel tells me over coffee. Rachel's my best friend. She's been trying to talk sense into me for weeks. I'm not paranoid, Rachel. Something's wrong. I can feel it. You feel it because you're looking for it. Daniel loves you. Does he? I don't know anymore. Tonight, Daniel comes home at 11. I'm sitting in the living room, pretending to read. Hey, he says, barely glancing at me. Hey, long day? Yeah. He walks past me toward the bedroom. Daniel, wait. He stops, turns slightly. His face looks tired. Annoyed, maybe. I was thinking we could plan something for your birthday next week. Maybe a party here at home? He shrugs. Sure, whatever you want. I'll invite people from work, your friends, family. That's fine. Everyone from the office will be there, including Sophia. He says her name so casually, like it means nothing, but it means everything to me. Okay, I whisper. He disappears into the bedroom. I sit there in the dark, feeling invisible. The party is in 3 days, and I'm losing my mind. I'm trying to be perfect. The perfect wife. I'm cooking all his favorite foods, decorating the house beautifully, making sure everything is exactly right. Maybe if I do this perfectly, he'll see me again. My phone buzzes while I'm arranging flowers. A message from a number I haven't seen in 5 years. Emma, heard you're throwing a party. I'm back in town. Mind if I stop by to say hello? Marcus, my ex-boyfriend from college. My heart does something strange. Not love, not attraction, but something. Marcus was everything Daniel used to be. Passionate, spontaneous, wild. We dated for 2 years before I met Daniel. He was an artist, free-spirited, always chasing some dream. He was too unstable for a serious relationship. But God, he made me feel alive. I stare at the message. I should say no. Instead, I type, sure, Saturday at 7. Rachel calls me an hour later. I tell her about Marcus. Emma, are you insane? What? He's just an old friend. He's your ex-boyfriend, and you're inviting him to your husband's birthday party while you're having trust issues. This is a terrible idea. It's not a big deal, Rachel. We're just catching up. You're lying to yourself. She's right. I am lying to myself. But I don't care. Maybe I want Daniel to feel something. Anything. Saturday night arrives. Our house looks perfect. Beautiful decorations, soft music playing, tables full of food and drinks. Daniel's parents arrive first, Robert and Linda. They've always been warm to me, treating me like their own daughter. Emma, darling, everything looks wonderful, Linda says, hugging me. Thank you. I wanted it to be special. More guests arrive. James, Daniel's best friend and business partner, walks in with his wife, Claire. Happy birthday, man, James says, clapping Daniel on the back. Daniel smiles at them. He's smiling at everyone except me. Then she walks in. Sophia. She's wearing a simple black dress that looks effortlessly expensive. Her hair is perfect. Her smile is perfect. She walks straight to Daniel. Happy birthday, she says, touching his arm. Thanks for coming, he replies. They immediately fall into conversation. About work, probably. About things I don't understand. He's laughing at something she said. That genuine laugh I haven't heard in months. I stand across the room, holding a glass of wine, feeling like a ghost in my own home. You okay? Rachel appears beside me. I'm fine. You're not fine. You're staring at them. I can't help it. Look at them, Rachel. Look how he looks at her. Emma, they're talking about work. The doorbell rings. I excuse myself and answer it. Marcus stands there, and for a second, I forget everything. He looks good. Older, more refined, but still with that artist's edge. His eyes light up when he sees me. Emma. Wow. You look absolutely beautiful. Those words. When was the last time Daniel said those words to me? Marcus. Come in. We hug. It lasts a second too long. When we pull apart, he's smiling at me like I'm the only person in the world. Tell me everything. How have you been? Marriage treating you well? We start talking. Really talking. He asks about my work, my life, my dreams. He listens. He laughs at my jokes. He compliments me. For the first time in months, I feel seen. I notice Daniel glance over once or twice, but he doesn't come over. He's still with Sophia. Still laughing. Still ignoring me. The jealousy builds inside me like a storm, dark and violent. Marcus is telling me about his art gallery opening when I see it happen. Sophia leans in close to Daniel, her hand on his arm, whispering something in his ear. He smiles. That smile. The one that used to be mine. Something inside me breaks. Emma? Marcus notices my expression. You okay? I'm not okay. I'm drowning in anger and hurt and desperation. Rachel appears beside me, her voice urgent. Emma, don't. Whatever you're thinking, don't do it. But I'm not thinking anymore. I'm just feeling everything I've held back for 6 months. Emma, please. Rachel tries to grab my arm. I turn to Marcus. He's looking at me with concern, with attention, with everything Daniel isn't giving me. Marcus, I say, my voice shaking. Yeah? I don't let myself think. I grab his face and kiss him. It's not romantic. It's not passionate. It's a weapon. A desperate, stupid weapon. The room goes silent. I can feel it. Every eye in the room turning toward us. The music still plays, but no one's moving. No one's breathing. I pull away from Marcus and look at Daniel. He's staring at me. His face is completely blank. No anger, no jealousy, nothing. The silence stretches forever. Then, slowly, he sets down his drink on the nearest table. His movements are calm, deliberate. He turns and walks out of the room. Sophia follows him, her face concerned. Daniel, wait. I stand there, frozen. Marcus steps back, confusion written all over his face. Emma, what was that about? What just happened? I can't answer. I can't breathe. Rachel is beside me, her face pale. What have you done? People are whispering, staring. The party atmosphere is dead. James walks over, his expression hard, disappointed. You need to go talk to him, he says coldly. My legs finally move. I run toward the bedroom. I find Daniel in our bedroom, packing a bag. Daniel. He doesn't look at me. His movements are calm, methodical. He's folding a shirt, placing it carefully in the duffel bag. Daniel, please, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I was stupid, I was jealous, I just wanted you to notice me. He doesn't respond. He just keeps packing. Tears are streaming down my face. Daniel, please say something. Please. He reaches for another shirt, folds it, packs it. Daniel. Finally, he speaks. His voice is so cold it physically hurts. Notice you? Emma, I've done nothing but notice you. He still doesn't look at me. I've noticed how you don't trust me. I've noticed how you check my phone when you think I'm asleep. I've noticed how you interrogate me every time I come home late. I was scared, I thought you and Sophia. Sophia has been helping me plan something for you. Something important. He finally looks at me. His eyes are empty. Detached. But none of that matters now. He picks up his bag. I'll send someone for the rest of my things. My lawyer will contact you. Panic floods through me. What? No. Daniel, wait. Goodbye, Emma. I grab his arm, desperate, clinging. Daniel, it was one mistake. One stupid kiss. Are you really going to throw away 3 years of marriage? He pulls away from me easily, like I weigh nothing. You threw it away the moment you decided to humiliate me in my own home, in front of everyone I care about. His voice is steady. Final. That kiss told me everything I need to know about what you think of me. Of us. Daniel, please. He walks past me. Out of the bedroom. Down the stairs. I follow him. Crying. Begging. Daniel, don't leave. Please don't leave. I love you. The front door opens. Closes. His car starts. Drives away. I collapse on the floor of our empty living room, surrounded by party decorations and half-eaten food and guests who have all left. I remember our wedding day. The way he looked at me when I walked down the aisle. The way he kissed me. The promises we made. I remember lazy Sunday mornings in bed, his arms around me, feeling safe. I remember him saying, "I'm going to love you forever, Emma." All of it feels impossibly far away now. 3 days pass. I've called Daniel 72 times. He hasn't answered once. I've left voicemails apologizing, explaining, begging, nothing. Rachel finds me on the couch, unwashed, barely alive. There are tissues everywhere. I haven't eaten in 2 days. "Emma, you have to get up." "I can't." "You can, come on." She sits beside me. I break down completely, sobbing into her shoulder. I destroyed my marriage because I was insecure, because I couldn't just talk to him. Rachel is quiet for a moment. Then she says something that makes my world collapse. "Emma, James told me what Daniel was actually doing." "What?" "He wasn't cheating. He was working late on a massive project, designing your dream home." I stare at her. "What are you talking about?" She pulls out her phone, shows me messages from James. Blueprints, plans, sketches, a house, on the lake. The exact lake I told Daniel I wanted to live near when we first started dating. Sophia was helping because she's the only one who knew about it. It was supposed to be a surprise for your 4th anniversary. The room spins. Daniel had been planning this for 8 months. Rachel continues softly. The late nights, the secrecy, all of it. He was building you a dream. I feel like I've been punched in the stomach. I can't breathe. Everything I thought was betrayal was actually love. All of it. All of it was for me. "Oh God," I whisper. "Oh God, what have I done?" I try everything. I go to Daniel's office building. Security won't let me up. I call James. "Please, James. Please talk to him for me. Please tell him I understand now. Please." He doesn't want to hear it, Emma. "You broke something in him. Something I don't think can be fixed. James, please." "I'm sorry, Emma. I really am." He hangs up. A week later, I receive an envelope. Legal documents. Daniel has filed for divorce. Irretrievable breakdown of marriage. A woman named Patricia calls me. She's Daniel's lawyer. Her voice is professional, detached. "Mrs. Chen, we need to arrange a meeting to discuss property division. I don't want to divide anything. I want my husband back." "That's not possible." Mr. Chen has made his decision clear. I see Marcus by accident at a coffee shop. He approaches carefully, apologetically. "Emma, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was being used to hurt your husband. That's not who I am. It's not your fault, Marcus. I used you. In the ugliest way possible." He sits down across from me. "For what it's worth, I have a girlfriend now. Have for 3 years. I was just being friendly at the party. I thought we were old friends." I laugh bitterly. "Even my weapon wasn't real." "I'm sorry," he says again. "I destroyed everything based on assumptions and insecurity." He reaches across the table, squeezes my hand once, and leaves. 2 weeks later, Daniel agrees to meet me. A neutral cafe downtown. When I see him, my heart breaks all over again. He looks thinner, tired, but also resolved. We sit across from each other. He orders coffee. I order nothing. My stomach is in knots. "I know about the house now," I say immediately. "I know what you were doing. Daniel, I'm so sorry. I was insecure and stupid and I ruined everything." He listens quietly, stirring his coffee. "The house was supposed to prove to you that you were my everything," he finally says. "I noticed you'd been distant. Worried. I thought if I could show you I was planning our future, you'd understand how much I loved you." His voice is calm, too calm, "But you didn't trust me. You didn't even ask me what was going on. Instead, you chose to hurt me in the most public, humiliating way possible. I know, but if you'll just give me another chance." "Sophia is engaged to someone else," he interrupts. "She's been with her fiancé for 4 years. The idea that there was anything between us is insulting to her and to me." He slides papers across the table. "Divorce papers. I need you to sign these. Daniel, please. I can't be with someone who would do what you did instead of just talking to me." I'm crying now. Begging. "Please don't do this. I love you. I'll do anything." He stands up. "I loved you enough to build you a dream. You loved me so little you destroyed it all for revenge over a fantasy you created in your head." He looks at me one last time. "We're done, Emma." He walks out of the cafe. Out of my life. 2 months later, the divorce is finalized. I live alone now in our old apartment. Daniel moved out. Everything is exactly the same, but everything is different. I go to work. I come home. I see Dr. Williams, my therapist, twice a week. Your actions stemmed from deep-seated insecurity, she tells me. Fear of abandonment. It goes back to your parents' divorce when you were young. Rachel visits regularly. She brings food. Makes sure I eat. You're gonna be okay, Emma. Am I? I see Daniel one last time. At the final legal meeting to sign papers. He's holding hands with someone new. A woman named Alicia. She's a teacher. She looks kind. They're happy. I can see it. The pain is indescribable. But underneath it, I feel something unexpected. Acceptance. Later that day, James sends me a message. Daniel wants you to have something. He sends me files. The blueprints. All of them. He said you should have this, even if it'll never be built. He wanted you to know it was real. I open the files and see our dream house. Every detail. The wraparound porch I wanted. The big windows overlooking the lake. The studio for my art supplies that I'd mentioned once. Years ago. He remembered everything. I break down crying. But this time it's different. It's grief. Yes. But also gratitude. For having known real love. Even if I destroyed it. 6 months after the divorce, I'm slowly rebuilding. Therapy is helping. I journal now. I'm learning to trust myself, to communicate, to understand where my fear comes from. Rachel introduces me to a support group for people working through relationship trauma. I meet others who've made terrible mistakes. I don't feel so alone. I see Marcus's engagement announcement on social media. He's happy, thriving. Everyone is moving forward. I need to as well. I drive out to the lake one Saturday morning, the place where Daniel wanted to build our house. I bring the blueprints. I sit by the water and look at them one last time. I don't burn them. I don't throw them away. I fold them carefully and put them in my bag. They're a reminder of what I had, of what I lost, of what I can't let fear do to me ever again. Some mistakes can never be fixed. I say aloud to no one. The water ripples. A bird calls somewhere in the trees, but they can teach you who you want to become. I stand up. I take one last look at the lake, at the place where my dream house will never stand. Then I walk back to my car. I'm not okay yet. Maybe I won't be for a long time. But I'm learning, growing, changing. I'm becoming someone who deserves love again. Even if it's not Daniel's love. Even if I never get that chance again. I drive away from the lake, carrying the weight of my mistake but no longer crushed by it. The future is uncertain. But for the first time in months, I'm ready to face it. The end.